Hello, it's me, that bearded British man from those videos you keep watching. Videos about American humour, chicken fried steak and the rhotic pronunciation of Colonel. All of these have one thing in common, of course, they're all associated with the United States. And if you're new to my part of the internet, be sure to subscribe so that I don't have to. And while you're here, long-time ponderers will tell you that Lawrence spends a lot of his time talking about the United States. Why he moved here, what he likes about it, what he intends to do with the land once he becomes king. It's always been like that for me. Even when I lived in Britain, America was never far away. And I know what you're thinking. Ooh, Lawrence, of course America is far away. Britain and America are two nations separated by 3,000 miles. And by a common language. What I meant was, I've been fascinated by the United States for as long as I can remember. All the way back in 1993, when my English mates were busy playing that other kind of football or having it off with somebody behind the bike sheds, I could usually be found in the school library, in case you hadn't guessed. It was there that I saw her for the first time. America, an aerial view. For reasons not yet understood by science, I had taken it upon myself to learn all of the state capitals by the age of 9. The only caveat to this concerns a brief period in 1991 when I confused Atlanta with Atlantis. This book, hidden away at the back of the library, brought it all to life. You see, what you have to understand is that this was back when the internet was restricted to 6 CompuServe employees called Brian. If you wanted to see the United States in all its glory, you either had to go there or physically acquire some form of media. Years later, fueled by photographs of America's iconic landmarks and nondescript farming pastures, I moved to the United States with my American wife, who I can happily confirm is not a textbook. From memorizing the word Springfield, Illinois, to living just 200 miles up the road from it, my journey, it would seem, was complete. Except even that is completely and utterly a little bit false. You see, I could have kept all this to myself. It certainly would have spared me a lot of hard work, not to mention my dignity. But then, by talking about my American life in front of a camera, I did that thing where I accidentally became a YouTube sensation. Suddenly, the mental comparisons that I was making between Britain and America were being pushed to people's computers, smartphones, and something called a TikTok. Hundreds of generous people from around the world began supporting my work monetarily, something that you can do at patreon.com/lostinthepond. And that's where I find myself today, sifting my way through the pond. The pond, I hear you say. What is this pond you speak of? Well, the pond is a vast expanse of British and American uncertainty in which memos are lost and harmless stereotypes are forged. It's also the Atlantic Ocean, or would be if this wasn't Lake Michigan. Whether by accident or sheer luck, it has become my life's work to talk about things like 5 ways British and American bedrooms are very different, or summer objects that I only encountered after moving to America, or doves. 100,000 people have listened to me talk about ungrateful doves. What a world we live in. And sometimes it's a scary world. Sometimes America is a scary place. But here on this channel, I mostly keep it light, evidenced by the fact that I've lost 17 pounds in the last 6 months. And for those asking, that's about $20 US after the exchange rate. So to my new subscribers, welcome. To my existing subscribers, hello there. And to all of you, until the next video, goodbye. Oh, and one final thing. If you're one of the thousands that found Lost in the Pond through YouTube Shorts, just wait until you see my YouTube Longs.